Any folding carton company will have to have offset at the same time. We will need digital option for sure. Started the company in a small 2,000 square feet, right? And thought we could do packaging. So bought a old gluer, old die cutter. That's all we could afford, right? Learned it very hard way that this is something that requires some knowledge, expertise, which I didn't have. I ran out of money in first 2-3 years, realized printing, that's where the money is. So bought 2-color, bought 60-inch old Harris locomotive engine, did everything, learned it hard way, and then finally realized this industry very well. And it's a wonderful journey what I went through. And from that 2000, now we have total 150,000 square feet. From 2 employees, we got 120 employees and having fun. This industry is very unique. It's such a big industry. At the same time, very small community. I would say everyone knows everyone. During this journey, I met so many great people all over the world. But I don't call them competitors, I call them friends. Because everyone has so much business. There's so much business out there. I don't think there is any competition. It's up to you how much technology you adopt and where you want to take your company. Because this industry, you can grow as much as you want. What I learned, you always stay with the technology. So any technology gets a little older or new technology comes in, adopt it, buy it, reinvest money in those technology. Whichever the company has done this, I have seen them grow. Yes, after pandemic, right, a lot of things has changed in the industry. One of the biggest issue is finding good employees, and we have been facing that. That's why immediately we started implementing cross-training program. Even die cutter operator, we put them on the gluer, not only printing machine to printing machine, or a lot of cross-training in the machine and pay them more money. That's how we could produce same amount of boxes, even though with less people. Both, you got to have good people for sure, but at the same time you need to give them right tools to be more efficient, more faster. In the Western world, right, the time is money. Faster you produce, and that's why all the equipment manufacturers are like starving to go faster and faster machines. For us, setup is more important because we go through a lot of different jobs. So the faster you do setup is much more important. I see a lot of companies on the finishing line, there is always a bottleneck because printing presses nowadays runs 20,000, 18,000 sheets an hour, and they haven't made those fast die cutters yet, right? So that's why you got to have a 1-to-2 ratio. If you have one printing machine, you got to have 2 die cutter, or you run more hours, stuff like that. So on the gluer, you need speed. And that's why this Koenig Bauer, the gluer machines, during pandemic on the Zoom call, I was up on the mountain and made a deal with Ralph and bought 2 machines. And since then, I see a lot of production has improved. Well, Koenig Bauer created a very good reputation in the industry, technology-wise and support system, right? They stand behind their product. Their service is #1 to me. So they stand behind, and that's why blindly I took Ralph's word and bought 2 machines, and it proved to be great. They started that portfolio expanding from last Drupa. They have started that we need to go into the packaging, and that's how they did. I just saw last week in Barcelona that they turned around the whole company. I was in Iberica before Koenig Bauer bought it, and what a difference between then and now. So they do have a great technology R&D department that they improve all this machinery. So I'm very confident about their machine, and I might consider getting one more. They both are large format and 41H 106, right? You have to have both the machine. The reason being, depending on your customers, right? If you have a large quantity customers, obviously it comes out cheaper to put it on the big press, because the one you can run 4 up on a 106, you can run 12 up on. So obviously much more faster production, more economical run. But at the same time, if you have cosmetic accounts, pharmaceutical, which are small boxes, and it's more economical run to on 106. It's all job by job. There was more of a business decision at the moment, and wanted to try out and see how things are. And I purchased Mitsubishi first press, so we kept on doing it. When they came up with a Ryobi model, so we just exchanged that and kept continuing that. And same thing with Koenig Bauer also. When they were KBA, I bought a large format 164, and then we went for 145. I had in between another couple of KBAs also, and we exchanged those also. And I think so far our experience is that Koenig Bauer is the way to go. They all print well, a little bit differently one than other, but the end result comes out good. Maybe time could be the factor, ups and downs, and support. Yeah, because for us, production and uptime is very important, right? When you call the company that we are down, and the company takes 1 week to ship the part or send a mechanic, we lose a lot of production. So on a long run, support is the main thing for me, at least. Well, now the way technology is, lot of inspection, right? And human error eliminating. So automation, auto detection systems, all those technologies are very important, because you want to do fast production, but at the same time, you want to make sure each and every product goes out of this plant has to be 100%. And that is our main focus. That's the reason I went to Dresden on the open house, right, at Koenig Bauer, and the Varijet, what they demoed over there. It's a fantastic machine. And I think it's a new generation. Any folding carton company will have to have offset. At the same time, we will need digital option for sure. How faster it gets, what business models are different, but we are in process of researching that, putting some numbers, and then hopefully would love to get one. I definitely will recommend, because Koenig Bauer, since they had North America in Vermont, since those days I've been associated with them, and I visited so many times their company in Dresden and Würzburg, and I love that the family-oriented family, and they work with you so closely. No other company does that.